What's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And tonight I want to talk to y'all about a subject. I actually want to talk about that Pepsi ad dealing with Kylie Jenner, and I actually want to bring my perspective on the commercial and things of that nature. And I actually, I saw the commercial and all that, on my way home today, and I pretty much, picked up on a couple of things. And, I see what they try to do, as far as like, they want to unite the people, things of that nature, things of that nature, yada, yada, yada. They got like many different people from all different walks of life and how they want to, try to unite the people and things of that nature. And, I just found it to be, that part right there was pretty cool and all that. But for the most part, one of the reasons why I found that commercial to be very offensive, because for one, it's like, you're really going out there, you're pretty much, you want to be mocking, not even necessarily black culture, but you pretty much want to be taking something very serious and you want to make it into like, this lollygagging type of thing. You feel what I mean? And I'm going to say this though, right? Because people got to understand something, man. Protesting is no laughing matter. That thing is very serious. Because if you look at protesting, especially when it came down to the Black Lives Matter thing or whatnot, I actually saw that picture of their sister when, she stood, face to face, going up against the oppressor, and she was up there as one person by herself and all that, and that was when she was taken down and all that. You feel what I mean? And also in the commercial was that I saw in that commercial, it's like, you want to be walking up to a police officer and all that, and mind you, it pretty much showed to me from that perspective. It pretty much showed me, dealing with white privilege. They showed like this, this little cute little white girl walking up to a cop looking all serious and all that and going to give him a can of Pepsi and whatnot. But guess what? Kylie Jenner did not lose her life in that commercial. You feel what I mean? And so, mind you, when you have people out there protesting, now, mind you, it's not even necessarily just black people that are out there. I'm talking about you got black, brown, red, yellow, and white. But in particular, I want to speak to the needs of my people in particular because, you want to be taking something and you want to make it some sort of like, you want to make it some sort of like thing that's going to be like protesting is some sort of pretty thing. You feel what I mean? And I see where they try to come from. She's up there modeling and stuff like that. She's doing something, but that's when she wanted to go out there, with the crowd of people. She wanted to join the conversation, seeing people that's been out, seeing people out there united, out there protesting. I get that point. And I don't mind that point, but when you want to take something that is very seriously and you want to take it and you want to use black suffering as some sort of smiling, laughing matter, to me, I don't really like that. Because many people have fought and bled and died when it came to protesting, but it came down to our struggle. You feel what I mean? And a lot of us, I just found it to be, very funny because to me, like like in the end, when they show her, it showed white privilege. You got this little white girl, who's Armenian for real. And you got her going up there all smiling and laughing. You got the crowd up there clapping and nothing really bad's happened to her. You feel what I'm saying? And that go to show you how, when it comes down to white privilege, now mind you, if that was a black sister, not necessarily in a commercial, if that was a sister or brother for real, doing something like that for real, the cop wouldn't really did nothing like that for real, you feel me? And you got this girl, and mind you, got this girl, but no type of talent or whatnot, she hasn't really done anything, and you got her in this Pepsi commercial, mocking and emulate something, and you want to be taking somebody struggle and somebody who go through this on a daily basis, and you want to have it as an ad for commercial. Like I said, I don't mind y'all. I don't mind Pepsi showing people that we got to unite, that we got to come together collectively. That's fine. But when you want to show our suffering, you want to show our struggle, we've been protesting for a hell of a long time, and you want to use this little cute little white girl up in this daggone commercial, and you want to be making money off of our daggone struggle. Come on now. That's almost like culture appropriation all over again. But instead, no, don't get me wrong. I do understand mad people out there protesting, from all different walks of life. Because I told everybody before, we living in an era of protesting all around the world. Of course, you had the Black Lives Matter protests. You had the Dakota Access Pipeline. You had the people out there protesting for, you had the people out there protesting in Detroit about the dirty water. Then, of course, you had the Million Women's March. And like I said, when it comes down to protesting, that is a very serious matter. And you got them all out there, laughing and smiling and joking and whatnot. And you making it seem like this little white girl is all of a sudden now, she's going to be, you know, the heel and the answer, you know, to like, to some, you know what I mean, to systemic racism and white supremacy or whatnot. And like it's going to be some sort of happily ever after, you know, okay, so I'm going to give him a Pepsi, and the police officer, he's going to be, you know, he's going to be receptive to that. You feel what I'm saying? Let's see if they're going to be receptive towards my people, who are the Aboriginal indigenous people of this land and of this planet. You feel what I mean? And like I said, I mean, I seen a couple of things that they actually did on the commercial or whatnot that I, you know what I mean, that I didn't mind showing the people that we got to be united or whatnot, especially up under this Trump administration, how this election has divided the country. I can understand that. But when you want to be showing her going up there smiling up to the police, when you're going up there protesting, I'm talking about we're going up against tanks. We're going up against assault rifles. We're going up against tear gas. We're going up against militarized police. And that shit is no fucking smiling and laughing matter. You feel me? That shit right there is nothing to be laughing about, and it's nothing to be smiling about. So, okay, so this little white girl is going to end systemic racism. You feel me? Yeah, my thing is this. Now, if you're going to have these good white people, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be fighting the bad white people to end racism, then I can understand that. I can understand that, and I can respect that. You feel me? If you're going to have good white people, you know what I'm saying, that's really going to be doing something that's really and willing to end racism in the whole entire system, then I can understand that. But when you got something like that that's going to be mocking, you know what I mean, a serious matter, then I'm not really for all that. You feel me? Like I said, it was a couple of elements that I did see. But a little can of Pepsi and going up into a goddamn cop and all that. Like I said, you had a white cop, you know what I'm saying, with a little white girl, and all of a sudden he's drinking the Pepsi all cool and good. Everybody's smiling and laughing. You feel me? That's nothing, you know what I mean? People going up, I'm talking about people literally getting shot and killed when it comes down to protesting. People are out there, you know what I mean, being pepper sprayed, tear gas. I'm talking about they find rubber bullets at us. They got fucking tanks coming down the street, armored vehicles. You got police that's out there ready and willing to like take us down. So if, you know what I mean, if Pepsi, okay, if you want to bring a sister or a brother, you know what I mean, about that, and you really want to show how the people can come together collectively. Now, if they had us leading the charge and all that, then that's cool, then that's fine. But when you got this little white girl in this fucking commercial, and like a can of Pepsi is going to be, you know what I mean, be the answer to like ending racism and healing the world, and that's coming together. Like I said, that, you know what I mean, that shit is minor. But when you want to take something like how the sister was in that picture by herself going up against police, that wasn't no laughing matter. They was ready, you know what I mean, they literally took that sister down to the ground and the rest of that sister. I want to see if the Kardashian sisters is ready and willing to fight that shit. You feel me? I want to see the good white people ready and willing to fight that shit, because protesting and going up against, you know what I mean, struggles and all that, I don't like the fact how you want to take a fucking struggle and you want to, you know what I mean, take it and use it and make money off of that. I don't fucking like that. You feel me? I already don't drink Pepsi. I already don't get involved in that shit. You feel me? But I'm going to say for the most part, I don't like it. I don't like it. You can take it with, you know what I mean? You can take it for whatever you want. Troll me, say all the bullshit comments or whatnot. I don't give a damn. You feel me? So, like I said, as far as the uniting in the commercial, then that's fine. You know, you want to show everybody coming together, join the conversation, then that's fine. But, and also I'm going to say, I want to see the rest of these superstars and the rest of these entertainers really get involved into the conversation, you know what I'm saying, about dealing with these issues. Because dealing with these issues and protests is no laughing matter. So, you know, I just had to drop this video and all that. I understand, you know, went full head of steam and all that. You know what I mean? But I just had to drop this. You know, keep liking and subscribing to my channel. And I appreciate the love. So, this is B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.